Hello to all my dear student. Today we will discuss about very important chapter of our ninth class science. The chapter name is the fundamental unit of life, that is cell. Here we will discuss about the exercise question answers of chapter number 5, that is present on your page number 66 on your NCERT notebook. And your first question is the make a comparison and write down the ways in which the plant cells are the different from the animal cell. And the plant cells are the different from animal cell means here we discuss about the difference between plant cells and animal cell. And your first difference between plant cell and animal cell on the base of the size. The plant cell size is always larger than the animal cell. So here I have write the plant cells are always larger in size, animal cell are always smaller in size. Now second difference is the plant cell contain chlorophyll and animal cell not contain chlorophyll. So this is their second difference. Now third difference is the plant cell contain plastid. Plant cells contain plastids, but animal cell do not contain plastid. Now next one difference between plant cell and animal cell is plant cells have a cell wall. Okay, but in case of animal cells do not contain cell wall. Now the fifth difference is plant cell not have lysosomes. Lysosomes function you all know very well, they are the suicidal bag for cell. And in case of plant cell they are not present, and if it is present, it is very few in number. Okay, and in case of animal cells have a lysosomes, and these lysosomes play a very important role in case of animals because all the digestion of waste material present in the inside the cells in case of animals because of the presence of lysosomes. So these lysosomes play a very important role in case of animal cell. Okay, now your sixth main difference is the large vacuole present in case of plant cell. Large vacuole present in case of animal cell, and in case of plant cell, but in case of animal cell vacuole size is small. In case of plant cell, seventh difference is in case of plant cell food is stored in the form of starch, and in case of animal cells food is stored in the form of glycogen. Okay, so these are the main 7 difference between plant cells and the animal cells present in our, that is very important part of our body. In case of plant cells, these plant cells are always large in size, animal cells are always smaller in size. Plant cell contain chlorophyll, animal cell do not contain chlorophyll. Plant cell contain plastids and animal cell do not contain plastids. Plastids are present in case of plant cells are three types. In case of animal cells, these plastids are not be present. Plant cell have a cell wall, animal cell do not have a cell wall. Plant cell not have a lysosome, but in case of animal cell, these lysosomes are present in case of animal cell. Large vacuole present in case of plant cell, but in case of animal cell, the size of the vacuole is very small. In case of plant cell, the food is stored in the form of starch, but in case of animal cell, the food is stored in the form of glycogen. So this is your first question, the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Now second question is, how is the prokaryotic cell different from the eukaryotic cell? And the difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, here in the difference form I will write the one side is prokaryotic cell and second side is eukaryotic cell. And the first difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic, and on the base of size here also, prokaryotic cell is always smaller in size, and eukaryotic cell is always larger in size. Second difference between these two, the nuclear membrane is not well defined in case of prokaryotic cell, but the nuclear membrane is well defined in case of eukaryotic cell. First difference is the prokaryotic cell is always smaller in size and eukaryotic cell is always larger in size. The second difference is the nuclear membrane is not be well defined in case of prokaryotic cell, but in case of animal cell this nuclear membrane is well defined in case of eukaryotic cell. Now your third main difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell is, third difference is the membrane bound organelles are absent. Membrane bounded organelles are absent in case of prokaryotic cell, but in case of eukaryotic cell membrane bounded organelles present. Membrane bounded organelles are present. Now the fourth difference is these prokaryotic cells are always unicellular. Unicellular means they are always make up by with the help of only one cell. Means in their body only one cell is present in case of prokaryotic cell. But in case of eukaryotic, they are mostly multicellular. Okay. Now your fifth difference is the examples of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Examples who one come under prokaryotic cell? Bacteria, blue-green algae. They are having prokaryotic cell. Now the example of eukaryotic cells: animals, plants, fungi, protista, all are the example of eukaryotic cell. So this is very important differences between first one we have discussed about the difference between plant cell and animal cell, and now second one we have discussed about the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell difference. Now our third question is, what would happen if the plasma membrane rupture or breakdown? If the plasma membrane, you all know plasma membrane is selective permeable membrane. Selective permeable membrane. Okay. It helps in which work it is help? It helps in any substance entry or exit from cell. If this membrane is rupture or breakdown, if this membrane is rupture and breakdown, then what will happen here? Any substance which is essential for cell or not, all have enter inside the cell. So proper maintenance of gas, water or other substance is not possible inside the cell if plasma membrane is rupture. It means कि if this, you all know this plasma membrane play a very important role. In which work it is play an important role? Because it is be selective permeable membrane. They allow the entry of those substance only inside the cell which is be necessary for cell. And if it is not present, anything is be enter inside the cell that is be essential for cell or not. And they are all are enter inside the cell. And if we are not proper maintenance of the gas, water and other substances is not be possible if this plasma membrane is be rupture. So this is play a very important function inside the cell. If plasma membrane is not present, anything is be enter inside the cell, and these all are be interrupt all the functioning of the cell. So this play a very important role inside the cell. So plasma membrane play a very important role in our daily life, because if the plasma membrane not work in a good manner, then cell is not able to do work in a good manner. If cell is not able to do work in a good manner, then all these things are being rupture. Because if plasma membrane do function in a good manner, then all the part also function in a good manner. Now your fourth question is, what would happen to the life of cell if there were no Golgi apparatus? Means if Golgi apparatus is not be present inside the cell, what will happen in this case? Now if Golgi apparatus, what the function of Golgi apparatus? Golgi apparatus play a very important role in function of modification and storage. Okay. And if this is not present, it is not possible further storage and modification work. And if Golgi apparatus is not present, it is not possible of production of lysosomes inside the cell. So this Golgi apparatus play a very important role. If this is not present, the function of modification and storage present inside the cell, it is not be possible further of the function of storage and modification. And if Golgi apparatus is not present, it is not possible of production of lysosome. And you all know lysosome play a very important role. If lysosomes are not present inside the cell, it is not possible to be digest waste material inside the cell, because lysosomes play a very important role and the societal bag for cell. All the waste materials are engulfed by the lysosomes because it contain digestive enzyme. So the lysosome production is very important inside the cell. If lysosome production is not occur, it is not possible to be removal of waste material inside the cell. So this lysosome production is be done by the Golgi apparatus. So these Golgi apparatus play a very important role in our for cell. So that is very important question ki if it is not be the part of Golgi apparatus is not be the part of cell, what will happen? If it is not be present, storage and modification work is also interrupt because of not presence of Golgi apparatus. In the second one, the production of lysosome is also not possible if this is not be present. If lysosomes are not present, the waste removal from the cell is also not be possible. So these are the first four questions of your exercise. Now other 4 questions we will discuss in our next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.